adjunct professor at Montclair State University and author of Dogs Taught Me Everything I Know About Business, Dan Geltrude. Dan, all the indexes, they are down this morning. What do you think that we see today?
Probably more of the same here, Alex. Look, these tariff discussions are giving the markets fits, but there's more to it than that, right? You have rising bond yields. You have uncertainty with the Federal Reserve related to interest rates. There's geopolitical risks around the world. So I think we're going to see more volatility. But the market continues to be so headline sensitive, so we never know what the next headline is going to be.
Yeah, no, you're 100% correct, Dan. Let's stick with tariffs for a second. So one industry that actually took a massive step back due to the levies is the footwear industry, including Skechers, which is now announcing it will be acquired by investment firm 3G Capital as it seeks to go private after seeing their shares drop by a whopping 26% over the past year. So, Dan, we've talked this past year about, when Red Lobster, Joann's, they all got bought up by private equity firms, and we saw what happened to them. Do we see the same path for Skechers, or was this a good move by Skechers?
Well, it's not completely unheard of that you see public companies go back to being private. However, it is capital intensive, so it's not an easy thing to do. So now, will we see other companies following tariffs, particularly in the sneaker industry? You may see some smaller or undervalued companies go down that path, but we're not going to see a Nike or Adidas headed that way. So again, we'll have to wait and see. But, this is the impact that the Trump administration's policies are having, because sneaker manufacturing predominantly done outside the United States, and much of it is done in China.
In China. Yeah, we have that, unfortunately, the child labor, the very, very, very cheap labor over there. But yeah, we're going to have to see where the footwear industry goes through all of this. But American Airlines, so they will be debuting their new Flagship suites aboard its latest 787-9 aircraft. So the new premium lounges, wow, take a look at that. So they come with more space, wireless charging pads, privacy doors, adjustable headrest pillow. Now the suites are actually going to be debuting less than a month away when the plane takes off from Chicago to LA. What do you make of this, Dan? Do you like this move?
Well, I do like it. Now, whether I can afford to be on that kind of flight, I don't know. But look, the airline industry has gotten such a bad rap, and deservedly so. But, when you can offer these types of things, and the question really becomes affordability. I think everyone is looking for a better and more comfortable experience when they're flying. This is certainly a great way to do that. But again, if you have to spend thousands and thousands on it, that becomes another matter.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm really curious to see the profitability of these suites and really how much they're going to be going for, because I can't afford it. I don't know if the average person would necessarily be able to afford that just for an everyday flight. But Dan Geltrude, thank you so much for joining us this morning. So great seeing you.
Thanks, Alex.